What is up, guys? So I have not really gotten the chance to talk about Sonic Frontiers in a full discussion video, and that will be coming soon, don't you worry. But I am reporting on a major leak, and this is real. Do not worry, I usually don't report on these like random 4chan leaks or whatever, but this leak right here that I've ended up finding is unbelievable. And you know what, I shouldn't say that I found it, because I actually got this from a YouTuber. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Looks like it's Jeremiah. I don't know if you pronounce the S at the end, but got to give them a huge, gigantic shout out, because they seemingly are the only ones who have found this and are covering it. It's a leak. I think it's on 4chan. It's on some sort of message board, and Jeremiah found it first. So I'm gonna put their video in the description below so that you can go look for it for yourself. I'll also put the link to the message board itself, and I've got to say thank you for putting the sources in the description of your video. I think it's really bad when YouTubers don't do that, because they're basically trying to force you to watch their video when you just really want the information and want to look for it for yourself. So thank you very much. So let's discuss this and my thoughts on the whole ordeal. So basically what's gone down is that on the 20th of November, this random user comes out and says, I've been doing surveys on a new Sonic game with islands called the Starfall Islands and Super Mario Odyssey 2, which by the way is also absolutely mental. Oh my god, dude, I've just had a sudden realization. This says the 20th of November 2019. I thought this was like this year. Dude, okay. This is a 2-year-old leak. Holy crap. Okay, so it mentions the Starfall Islands. And as we know now, the Starfall Islands is the official name of the area of the world in Sonic Frontiers. Alright, this is a 1,000,000,000% real. Holy crap. Okay, I did not know this. So let's go over, because they basically say it did a survey. I've got some images of what the survey said, blah blah blah. One of the images are of a, like, I think possibly unused concept, but we actually don't know. Maybe it'll end up being used eventually. But the other is of Sonic Frontiers and the description of the game. So I'll show the image on screen now, and it basically says, a new free-roaming action-adventure game that propels the Sonic franchise in a bold new direction. The evil Dr. Eggman has created an amazing AI entity that has spiraled out of control. Meanwhile, Sonic wakes up, groggy and suffering from amnesia, with questions aplenty, as it says, but few answers. And as we know, we have a story synopsis of the game that was quickly taken down from Polygon. I don't think they were meant to upload that. That literally says this exact story premise. So this is real. This is 1,000,000% real. So it had a bunch of bullet points too, as you can always see from the image. The Sonic universe characters who love 4 exotic islands to explore, skyscraper-sized Titan boss battles, adventures through vast terrains, and explore the Starfall Islands. New close combat system and unique powerful moves to take down enemies. Go Supersonic mode to battle massive skyscraper-sized enemy titans. Strengthen skills to level up Sonic's abilities, solve puzzles, and embark on quests across 4 exotic islands and hidden something, we don't know what that says. Thrilling graphics, cinematic music, and immersive atmosphere to, I assume it's good to say, create an unbelievable Sonic experience. So, this is real, and we've got to talk about the things that it has inside of it. So, one of the things that I actually really hate about this, I think this is really just it's complete copy. Basically, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I'm an idiot. But they're saying that Sonic wakes up with amnesia. It is literally exactly the same as what happens in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild when Link wakes up from stasis, where he's lost all his memories and he has to recover his memories. Identical. Literally identical. So for those who even dare to say that this game is not taking inspiration from Breath of the Wild, we didn't even need this leak to fucking say that. Here you go. It's literally a blatant copy. Like, this is so blatant. Technically, because this is from a couple of years ago, this could be a concept that is not a thing in the game anymore, which I'm really hoping for, because I do not want this game to copy Breath of the Wild. I want this game to be its own Sonic game and to actually have integrity, a magical word called integrity, which games like Sonic Lost World did not have, and Sonic Forces. But it's seeming like Supersonic isn't just going to be some final boss thing, as the first leak mentioned. I think it's just going to be a thing you regularly use against these skyscraper-sized titans, which makes sense to me, and that is why they would give that initial playtester the chance to go as Supersonic. It'd be incredibly bizarre if they gave them the chance to just play the final boss. That would be a really weird thing for a focus group to test, a very specific thing to test, being the final boss, because obviously they're trying to explore mechanics that are going to be commonly used in the game. So giant titans and the cyberspace levels and open world exploration would be the 3 most common things that you do in Sonic Frontiers, so it makes sense that going supersonic would happen more than once. So that's very interesting indeed. Also the fact there's only 4 islands, which is weird because I'm pretty sure the description for Sonic Frontiers actually mentioned 4 areas. I'm actually going to go back to it right now and check. So lucky me, my recording corrupted after that point, so I'm re-recording this again. So I found out that the description of the trailer actually just mentioned 3 parts of an area, and I really hope that's just part of a single island rather than multiple islands, because I'm hoping that the other islands that are in the game, there's only 4 of them, are more unique and are more inspired by Sonic type things, or just, I guess it doesn't, just something new, something we haven't seen before, something that's not inspired by Breath of the Wild. Like, there's a snow island and a desert island. Like, I want something new, something that feels a bit more like Sonic. I'm fine if the first opening island is a bit more grounded in reality, but I would like something that's a bit more ambitious later on. But with how many times this game is obviously copying The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I'm gonna say that's gonna be a hard wish that might not get answered. So that's a shame. What else did I discuss before my recording got corrupted? I think that's it, really. Just, I hope the game has meat to it. I hope that the 4 islands are humongous. And yeah, I hope the trailer just showed off the first island and nothing more. Because if it did, then 4 years, that's a long time. 5 years, sorry, if it's coming out next year. It's a long time to wait between Sonic games, so it better have some meat to it, you know? But this isn't all. There was that other concept for the game, and I'm not sure if this is like a thing that's real. What's happened seemingly is that they've been given a bunch of concept ideas, and I suppose they've had to like answer questions based off of them since it's a survey. That's all I can assume. So whether this is real or like it's never gonna happen, we'll just have to wait and see. But let's go over it because it's very interesting, very, very interesting, and not in a good way, not in a good way at all. So this one says, a world unexplored, which is what I said for the other concept as well, aka Sonic Frontiers. So this says, Super Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know why it says Super Sonic the Hedgehog. That's weird. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog and team up, team as you race your way through a stylized world. Compete online against as you combat dozens of new enemies, I assume. Some you've never encountered before. That's what I would assume. So this seems to be an online live service multiplayer game where you race your friends and you have a team, join forces to stop Eggman's evil villains. You can get powerful gadgets and enhance your power, speed, and health. And there are weekly rankings with the new Supersonic ranking system. Win special skins for characters. So yeah, this sounds very much like a live service game. Which is why I believe, I don't know if this is scrapped. I feel like this is something they would do, but I really hope it's scrapped because I hate it. I hate this idea. So the thing that I hate the most and the thing that I find really funny is through the rolling landscape. So I assume it says speed through the rolling landscapes. No, sorry, the rolling ruined landscape, which also might say it's fake, because if you're doing the ruined landscapes, that's what Frontier's doing, I don't know, as modern Sonic, and catapult past perilous platforms as classic Sonic. It cuts off, but that definitely is about to say classic Sonic right there. So, they were actually thinking of putting classic Sonic in the next game, despite the fact that that is literally not what people want at all, and this definitely has credibility, because at the end of Sonic Forces, they're like, I'm sure we'll see him again someday. Hell no, I don't want that. And then the next line says, team up with old enemies. I see that's what it's going to say. Team up with old friends, such as Knuckles and Tails, to combat over 100 new enemies and over 12 new boss fights, harden something. I assume that's what it's going to say. Either 12 bosses or 12 levels, 12 stages, 12 zones, I don't know. You can also play as 3 brand new characters. Bobo, Cosmos, and Spinner, each with their own unique abilities. So, this was an online, some sort of like competition game where you are unlocking new character skins and you play as modern Sonic and classic Sonic. Oh, that sounds very disgusting. I'm really hoping this is cancelled. This sounds diabolical. This sounds like not what I want at all. I guess if they're gonna make it, please be a separate game and not like a mainline thing. Because Suzuka was apparently talking about like online live service games back in 2019, so this definitely holds some credibility. I just hate it. I think this sounds really just, I don't know, like greedy. Like this sounds like something that is made to make money, and really tone deaf because they're bringing back classic Sonic. And they're separating modern Sonic, classic Sonic. That is disgusting. So please let that be fake. I don't want it. Get that the hell out of here. But the last thing we need to discuss is that they had concept names for the Sonic Frontiers game. A bunch of names, actually, and I'm going to show the image on screen now. So they had Sonic the Hedgehog, Rise of the Titans, Sonic Starfall, Sonic Freedom, Sonic Freerunner, Sonic Rising, Sonic Evolutions, Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, oh lol. I'm only laughing at that because that's Sonic 06 vibes right there. And Sonic the Hedgehog, Titans Rising. So obviously they're putting a big focus on these big bosses, which is cool. That's something that is sort of unique, I suppose. It's not like Breath of the Wild did have bosses, but they were never like massive for the most part, except for like Ganon. Spoilers. But Sonic Freedom is one that I feel like I have heard in another leak. I'm gonna have to look at that. I feel like that one is a name. I mean, it's also a generic name, Sonic Freedom. Anyone can come up with it, but that does sound like something I've heard before. I've definitely heard that somewhere. So those are the names, and that's the whole leak. So I really hope that the Sonic Amnesia thing is totally fake, because I hate the sound of that. I hate it, hate it, hate it. I hope that live service game got cancelled. That sounds diabolical. And I want to thank Jeremias, you do pronounce the S. I want to thank them for bringing this leak to attention. What a legend. So definitely keep up with their channel for more leaks like this, and also keep up with mine, because I plan on covering this game a lot. I plan on it, and I plan on getting my discussion on the game soon enough. I plan on getting that out soon, so stick around if you want my thoughts, new leaks, new info. I'm all about it. Screw it. I'm in the game. Let's go. This game has been like so interesting to me. I'm gonna cover it. So, with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know your thoughts on this leak in the comments below. So thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, my dudes.